Atalanta BC vs Salernitana. Prediction, team news, lineups preview. An Atalanta BC side playing themselves into form ahead of the new year welcome bottom-of-the-table Salernitana to the Gewiss Stadium on Monday in Serie A. Gian Piero Gasparini's side recorded a famous win over AC Milan last weekend, before shining again in Europe with a heavily rotated side. Match preview. After taking just 1 point from 4 games, Atalanta will be brimming with confidence following a perfect week, both domestically and on the continent. That 3-2 over Milan was as dramatic as it was important, given Atalanta's form prior. And then a youthful side traveled to Poland and thrashed European debutants Rakow Częstochowa 4-0 on Thursday. It has been a great week for Luis Muriel in particular, so often a fringe player. The Colombian came to the forefront, scoring the 95th-minute winner against the Rossoneri, before netting twice in midweek. That league success leaves the race for the top 4 incredibly competitive heading into 2024. With La Dea on 23 points in 8th, but just 2 points separating them and 4th-placed Roma. This fixture will represent a huge opportunity to take 3 points before an enticing clash with Bologna before Christmas. Another side fighting for the top 4 with Gasparini's side. Salernitana look destined to end the year bottom of the Serie A table, and they will almost certainly finish it in the bottom 3, as they currently sit 4 points adrift of safety. While the appointment of Filippo Inzaghi has resulted in Salernitana earning their first win of the season against Lazio, they have taken just 5 points in the 7 games since the former striker took over. Defeats to European-chasing Fiorentina and Bologna followed that Lazio win, and facing another in the form of Atalanta looks set to be a huge challenge for the side from Salerno. After 8 defeats to 0 this season, Simi's consolation against Bologna last time out was the first time they have scored but still gone on to lose. Therefore, it is no surprise to see that the Granada have scored just 11 goals in Serie A so far. But 1 goal was all it took for them to secure victory over Atalanta late last season. In their meeting at the Gewiss Stadium though, just under a year ago, Atalanta absolutely slaughtered a beleaguered Salernitana side 8-2, the highest scoring game and biggest margin of victory recorded in Serie A all season. Team news. Gasparini will have been delighted to see so many of Atalanta's youngsters playing a starring role in their big win over Rakow on Thursday. In particular, central defensive duo Giovanni Bonfanti, who scored, and Tommaso Del Lungo both came in for plenty of praise after a performance way beyond their years. The hosts are likely to return to a more familiar-looking side for this clash though, with the likes of Ademola Lookman, Toon Koopmeiners, Ederson and Giorgio Scalvini among 9 players who did not travel but are expected to start here. Goalkeeper Marco Carnesecchi was substituted late on in Częstochowa purely to give third-choice keeper Francesco Rossi an appearance on his record, but regardless, Juan Musso is set to reclaim his place between the sticks. On the injury front, Gianluca Scamacca remains doubtful, along with defensive trio Rafael Toloi, Sead Kolasinac and Jose Luis Palomino, while El Bilal Touré is a confirmed absentee. Salernitana were able to welcome back last season's top scorer Baladia to the starting 11 last weekend after injury. The Senegalese attacker is set to partner Chukwuemeka Mkwemesi, who has become a regular in the side in recent weeks, keeping Grigoris Castanos out of the team. Federico Fazio was sent off late on for dissent against Bologna despite not even getting on the pitch. So he will join Guillermo Ochoa in missing out, with the goalkeeper nursing a shoulder injury. Atalanta BC possible starting lineup: Musso, De Roon, Jimsiti, Scalvini, Zappacosta, Ederson, Pasalic, Koopmeiners, Ruggieri, Lookman, De Ketelaere. Salernitana possible starting lineup: Kostil, Daniliuk, Giamber, Parola, Matsoki, Koulibaly, Bohinen, Broderick, Dia, Equimisi, Candreva. We say, Atalanta BC 5-1 Salernitana. Atalanta have returned to form in the past week and been excellent in front of goal, so they will be fully expectant of beating a side struggling at the foot of the table. While there has been just 4 goals in the other 3 meetings between these sides since Salernitana's promotion, A similar scoreline to the 8-2 recorded here 11 months ago looks the more likely outcome. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.